Hi everyone, my name is Naufal Hamid. I'm standing on behalf of Anglia Ruskin University, which is based in Cambridge, United Kingdom. In this discussion, I'm going to reconstruct the business model canvas of well-known brand Nokia. As you know, that the brand Nokia has been globally reached by its electronic products as well as mobile phones. I like to give an introduction about brand Nokia. Nokia is a Finnish multinational company founded in 1865 as a pulp mill and long been associated with rubber and cables. Since 1990s, Nokia moved their business to telecommunication manufacturers, technology development, and licensing. Nokia done a major contribution to the mobile telephone industry. They assisted on the development of GSM, 3G, and LTE standards, currently in 5G. Nokia is ranked third largest company in the world in context to the manufacture of network equipment by 2018. And this is the business model canvas I'm going to discuss today. Customer segment. The customer segmentation of Nokia is wide, mainly the mass market, including a wide range of individuals worldwide. The market segmentation is from young generation, employees, senior citizens to middle-aged people. Value proposition. As per the value proposition of Nokia, the company has a comprehensive portfolio related to the software, network equipment, licensing opportunities, and services all around the world. Innovation is the key, is defined as Nokia's main vision with the development of 5G networks. Most importantly, the sturdy body, cheap price, quality, battery longevity, and basic model are the and the basic model are the main components for the value proposition for Nokia. Distribution channels. Different distribution channels are included for instant advertisements, web presence, Google services, and accounts, web integration for the better customer targeting and promotion purposes. Customer relationship. A strong customer relationship is maintained by the company with its end users through CSR policies, business advertisements, and user communities. Key resources. A wide range of resources is showcased in Nokia, from human resources, intellectual resources, physical resources, research and development programs, and facilities. Revenue stream. The main revenue of Nokia are foreign and domestic sales, fixed subscription fees, international operations, advertising and licensing. Key activities of Nokia. Nokia's key activities are operating model optimization for maintaining competitive advantage, better alignment structure to a strategy with the vision of customer focus improvement. Strategy execution is accelerated for enhancing the customer focus and maintaining a long-term leadership, leadership in 5G network. Key partners. Key partners of Nokia are distribution partners, mobile communications, technology distributions, software and operating system development by Microsoft. Cost structure. Nokia has invested money in different paradigms, including scope economies, research and development, advertising, selling, and promotion purposes. Strength and weakness. The strength and weakness of Nokia are quite vast. The strength of Nokia is longest presence in the network market with the leading experience in technology and communication. Nokia phones are having high durability as compared to other competitors, including Samsung, Motorola, etc. As per the weakness, the phones are considered to be non-user friendly for meeting with the expected success level. Conclusion. I would like to conclude by giving some recommendations. Um, the recent trend of Nokia signifies that the company lost a huge amount of its customer segment in the different product ranges, and the most reason for that is an outdated business strategy. Uh, Nokia failed to retain its customers by not fulfilling their needs. Where the other brands attracted Nokia's customers towards them by offering value products with great features. There is no doubt that Nokia products are sturdy and have the premium build quality, but that is not enough to satisfy customers in the era of technology, where the success of a phone model is mainly determined for its features. Need to focus on innovation, value proposition, and customer focused business with help Nokia to regain its market monopoly in the upcoming future. That's it. Thank you.